Hi guys, it's Jen, and if you watched my haul videos from my first ever trip to Archivers, I warned you that today I was going to the Michaels down here and I might have another haul video much smaller than yesterday's, but I did get some cool stuff, so I thought I would do a quick little haul, and it's vacation, so why not? Alright, so we'll get right into it. Again, no tripod, vacation living room. Okay. These were on clearance, I think, for $1.99. They're just the Recollections gems, but I love birds and bird cages. I don't really know what I'll do with that key. I might break up the bling and use it for that, but I do like the bird on the thing, and I love this bird cage. I think on a shabby chic project that would actually look really, really cool. Okay. All of their Recollections stickers and embellishments were 50% off, so I picked up these. Let me see if I can find a way to make the color look right for you. They're kind of like a champagne-y color, and these are the same color. So I picked those up. I picked up this Studio G stamp set, and what I liked about this was the believe is cute, you know, I have nothing against it, but I really liked this little banner because I thought on cards it would be a nice size to use for things. If you watch Craftin' Kate's videos, Kate has this watercolor set, and I've been eyeing it at the store for actually a couple months, and then the more of her videos that I watched, I was like, well, maybe it's worth picking up, blah, 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 and so I picked it up today. Sounds fun. I got this magazine. It's 100 Ideas for Flea Market Style, and it's not exactly a crafty thing, but a lot of this stuff reminded me of things you might do in a craft room or things that, you know, crafty people would do. Like, I love this block here, and they put the old, you know, like cheese graters on it, the old box graters, and they have like paintbrushes and stuff stored in it. How cute is that? So it had some cute ideas in it, so I picked that up. Oh, I'll talk about this. Sorry for my arm. So this fabulous glitter is a DCWV product, and it is actually their trim accents, and you can take it and put it on furniture, walls, all of that kind of thing. It's really sticky. It's a sheet like this, and I'm going to try a project with this when I get home, so I'll let you know how it turns out. These are the Martha Stewart stencils, and these are the stencils that are included in here. This is the Rose Garden one. It was on clearance for some reason. The rest of them were still $10.99, but this one was only $4.99. So I picked this one up, and I thought it was really cute. I actually have the doily ones of hers, and I've been using them with my modeling paste and some other stuff, so I grabbed these. I'm pretty excited about those. Things I'm not as excited about that I purchased today. So I went to Michael's looking for two things. I went looking for the Snapshot paper stack, and I had heard that they had washi tape, like Recollections brand washi tape. Didn't find either one. Saw this in the Martha Stewart section up high, kind of above where I could see. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the cutest tape ever, blah, blah, blah. If I could read, I would see that it says paper rolls. And it actually is just, let's see if I can open one with one hand. They are just paper. It's double-sided, and it's, I mean, it's cute paper. Like, this one is this long, and this one. And it'll be cute to make, like, ribbons and, I don't really know what. And definitely you can put, you know, ATG in the back of it and use it like washi tape, but I need to learn to read more carefully, apparently. However, let's go back to the things that were fun. So, Martha Stewart punches were 40% off, and I finally got the heart confetti one that a whole bunch of people have, but I've been drooling over, so I picked that up. And then I picked up this border lace punch, and it is the one that cuts out the whole lace border. It's not like a, well, it's not really a border, it creates like a trim. And I just think that's really cute, so I picked that up. If you're 40% off, that's time to get those things. Then I got another Pitt pen because I lost mine. Yeah, it was tragic. I'll talk about that in a second. These two things of thickers, which have clearly seen some better days as they're all piled in the bottom of the bag. See, this lighting in here kills me. This is actually like a bubblegum pink color, if you believe it or not. It is bubblegum pink. And that's in the jewelry box font. And this set is this awesome turquoise in the Lullaby font. But I don't care that they're like this because they were like $2, and I tend to put glue behind my thickers anyway because I don't find them to always be sticky, so especially the glitter ones for some reason, so I got both of those sets. I got their deal of the day. If you haven't signed up for the Michael's Deal of the Day emails, do that. It's kind of exciting to see what they have. Were their canvases, the Artist Loft brand, and these are 12 by 12 canvases, so I got 2 of those because I figure if they're 50%, I could buy 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, heaven forbid I actually save money. And then the last thing that I got is the Tags, Bags, Boxes, and More 2 cartridge from Cricut. And I've kind of been looking at this. It was on sale there. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I don't know how many of you are Cricut people, but I do love my Cricut products. I will tell you, I was a little intimidated by the fact that it came with an again, it's almost 1 in the morning, sorry. I wait until everybody else goes to bed before I make these videos. A whole book about how to assemble each of the boxes. But as intimidating as that is, I'm also really glad because I can remember some of the other boxes on Tags, Bags, Boxes, and More 1 and being like, okay, I cut it, how do I put it together? So this is actually very helpful. Real quick, I'll flip through this and show you some of the boxes. There are some really cute things in here. Well, there's a 3D teacup that you can make. There is a milk carton. There are like heart boxes, regular boxes. This is a table setting stand, so that's kind of cute. I know somewhere in here there's like, Chinese food boxes. Oh, here's a mini pizza box. And then not only does it have really cute boxes, of course, hence the name, but it has some, I'm trying to find the one that I really, really liked, and of course I'm not going to be able to find it. But it has some really cute just icon tags. You can add that to the tag. Here's a little onesie tag. It also has these phrases that are really cute. It has a shadow for those, and it has the phrase that goes on the card because each one of these comes with a card on it. Let me see if I can find a different card that looks different. Like here's a circle card, and there's a really cute candy tag, and then there's the phrase you could use on something. This is the one to go on the card, which they tell you are perfect for using with your Cricut markers. So yeah, I don't know, it's a really cool cartridge. I think I'm going to try and do a bunch of projects from that after I get back and maybe do some videos with those. Let me know what you guys would be interested in seeing. And for those of you who are still watching, I'm assuming some of you might like Cricut. I was wondering how many of you have an Imagine. I have an extra, well, it's not an extra, but it's an Imagine cartridge that I had bought for a giveaway, and I never did the giveaway, and it's a really cute Imagine cartridge, and I'm thinking about doing another giveaway, but I want to make sure that there's enough people, that would be interested, and of course I'll throw some other stuff in with the cartridge. Alright, that is my quick Michael's haul. Is that everything? Yes, it just seemed so short after Archivers yesterday. I am now not allowed to buy anything crafty for at least a month. Okay, probably like the next 6 months, because I also placed a pretty hefty Studio Calico order that will be delivered to my house tomorrow. So I might do a haul on that when I get back. We'll see if I have time. And then, of course, I have my regular Studio Calico kits that come. So yeah, I need to take a break and just use all this stuff, and as Heidi Swap always says, take some time to make pretty stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. This is probably my last video from vacation. I go home on Friday. So it's been really great to see all your comments because it's kind of been cool to have the time to look at them. I haven't responded because I'm doing it all on my iPod, and it's a little tricky to do all that typing, but I will respond to all of them when I get home, if not before then. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye!